Greetings YouTube, Tech Nerd 1.0 here. Unboxing for you today. This is the Smith Wesson M&P 1522 Sport in kryptek camo. In fact, it's Highlander kryptek camo.
There can be only one.
So let's take a look what's in the box. We'll do a quick cover of that, and then we'll tell you a little bit of something about this, and then we'll get out, do some quick ammo review with it, and we'll come back and show you the results. What do you get in the box? Well, first off, you get the rifle, obviously. Number one thing that you get with it, you do get some very nice Magpul emboss sights, and they are in their FDE color. You also get one magazine. And by the way, YouTube, this is a 25 round magazine. And if you want proof, it says right there, this is 25 round magazine. This is not a 30 round magazine. Now, color, we need to talk about color. This base plate, clearly this is FDE. This, I don't think this is FDE. This is more like Coyote. And the grip is more like Coyote. Problem is, I would like to get more mags that look like this one. I did order one. It's not in yet. It will come in. I have a feeling they're going to be this color though. They're going to be FDE. So it's not going to look right. But it's not much you can do. Other things about the item. It is, now this pretty much is AR version for a 22 long rifle. So anything you would do with a normal 22, you could do with this one. Suppose you probably could hunt with it, plink with it, bottles, cans, all that sort of thing, steel targets, whatever have you. It's basically just a for fun shooting rifle, maybe for training if that's your sort of thing, but it's kind of just there for fun. I personally really just like the design on this. I don't go too big in for camo, but this one, it really is a beautiful rifle. And that's kind of the reason I bought it. But I have a CCMG 22 kit. As you know, though, those coming out of a 223 barrel, the accuracy is questionable. So this was available, so I got it. And from what I can tell, they are becoming harder to find. I do not see many kryptek versions around. So if you want one, I would suggest getting one. Anything I don't like about the rifle, well, I guess first off, like I said, the color issue. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find magazines in this. Looks, again, to me, it looks like Coyote. The other issue is the stock that they have on the back. Now, it is in kryptek. Problem is, it's just really an A2 stock. And while I don't need padding on a 22, the reason I like it is because that rubber end on here gives you a good way to set the rifle down. When it's this hard plastic, it's very slippery. And you'll see when you put your rifle down on the floor, they often will just slip right out. I probably will just keep this one and deal with it because, I like the looks of it. I don't want to mar the appearance of the rifle too much because I just really like how it looks. The sport models of the 1522, those came out a few years ago, and they are all M-LOK. So any M-LOK accessories you have will fit on this fine. In fact, that comes with it, they do give you one M-LOK slot that you can use to put on here if you want to put any doodads or whatever on. It has all of the regular controls that an AR would, such as the charging handle, the selector switch, and the takedowns and mag release. Everything is about the same. And from what I understand, you can even put AR triggers in this. Now, I'm not going to open this up because YouTube doesn't like that. But if you look in here, you can pretty much tell that it is set up mainly pretty much like an AR. So I think we're going to leave it at there. Out to the range, we're going to test a few different brands of ammo, and then we'll come back. All right, so out to the range, and we'll see you soon. Greetings, video nerds. Tac Nerd 1.0 here. Smith Wesson M&P 1522 Sport in kryptek Highlander camo.
There can be only one.
So we're going to test this out. We have it loaded up with some mini mags. We're going to try this, see how it does. Please understand this, I just kind of threw this red dot on here. This is something I use for testing. I just kind of always have it around. We shot a few. It's kind of dialed in, but not a lot. So give it a break. Give me a break. I'm nearly blind. So let's see what we can do. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so here's our group. Not bad. 3, 4, 5. Now, this was my test group before. It was a little high and to the left. So I made a couple adjustments and then kind of just aimed sort of down here. So I probably still got some work to do with that red dot, but not bad. Not bad at all, I would say, for just throwing on a red dot and coming out to the range. Okay, next up we have some stingers, or stangers, whatever you want to call it. Got about 10 loaded in here. I think we're just going to shoot a group of 5. We're going to see how those do. Okay, let's take a look. All right, folks, so here we are. I actually gave this 2 chances. It's not great. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was aiming down right around here. So the one I did one before, and it was kind of the same way. It was kind of everywhere. I mean, this group isn't bad, but that's not great. So, I mean, we can only conclude here that at least for accuracy, it doesn't care for stingers. Mini mags, pretty good. Stingers, not so great. Okay, back again. Last one we're going to test for today is actually these Federal Premium Punch. Yeah. Now these are made more for personal defense, and they're made more really for pistols. So I don't know how this is going to perform out of this. I really don't. The accuracy could be way off, could be really great. I don't know. But we didn't have good luck with the stingers. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, folks, so here we are. This is the result. Better than the stingers, I think, slightly. One huge flyer there, one kind of a flyer, but still not great. I don't know. This could be just me. Like I said, I'm half blind, but it seems like the mini mags did better. All right, folks, so we do actually have one other type of ammo out here with us. We have this Aguila. This is a 22 Super Extra. It's 40 grain. It's just kind of a basic bulk ammo, bulk 22. We'll see how it does. This does better than those other two. It's going to be a little embarrassing. Let's take a look. Okay, folks, so here we are. This is the Aguila, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not a bad group here. Got one flyer, but I don't know. I'd have to say this is a little bit better than the stingers or the Federal Punch. I don't know. Not a huge amount better, but better for sure. So I don't know. Take that what you believe. Make your own judgment. Okay, video lovers, we are back at the bench, and I want to talk briefly a little after action report on the accuracy and performance of this M&P 1522. And I think we saw the best performance with the mini mags and believe it or not, with the Aguila. The performance on the Stingers and the Federal Punch, I said left me a little wanting. But I just wanted to talk about the ammo selection, and I think I may have found what the issue really is. Stingers and the Federal Punch are actually, I think the Federal Punch is 32 grain, and I think Stingers are 36 maybe. The Aguila and the CCI Mini Mags are 40 grain. And I cannot ignore that fact that the really more normal sized, normal weighted shells performed better. So it could be that these things just prefer a 40 grain bullet. And I think that's probably what the case is. Now, as I said, I will go out again with this scope. We'll get it sighted in, and then we'll do probably some more testing to see what follows up. I'm not too concerned about it. These things are pretty rock solid, but I just wanted to point it out. If you're looking for accuracy with these, I would probably stay closer to a 40 grain. As far as any other conclusions, I don't think there's really any others to make. I had no stoppages during my testing time. The rifle performed very well. No issues with that. I do like this really well. I would buy it again, and I would encourage others to do so as well. So that is my review of the M&P 1522 Sport in Highlander.
There can be only one.
Kryptek camo. Smith Wesson in their names. All right, so stay tuned, guys. More to come on this channel. Like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Tech Nerd signing out.